Morning class, it's Coach Day. Today's notes, we're going to go over graphing y equals x plus h in parentheses squared, which is where we're going to get some adjustments on a little bit different axis. I'm going to use the digital calculator this time because this is probably what you're using at home. Maybe this will make more sense than the last one. So, the first thing, it says graph the following functions, x squared and in parentheses x plus 5 squared, and it asks how does the graph of y equals x squared change. So, I'll go to my y equals, I'm going to type in x squared for my line 1, for line 2, I'm going to go down and type in parentheses x plus 5 parentheses and square that. Now, when I hit graph, let's see what happens. So, our blue line is the first one, and then our red line is the second one. So, as you can see, it's moved to the left. How many spaces did it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like in here, where it says plus 5. Now, we remember when we're adjusting x, x lies. So, just remember this, x lies. When you add in the parentheses where you have x plus some number, close parentheses, the graph shifts to the left. Remember, x lies, so if it says plus something, you're actually going to shift to the left. How many spaces? This number will tell you how many spaces. Now, side note, remember the h is your x value. And for you to adjust the x, it's always going to be in parentheses. And it's going to be in the parentheses with the x, and it's going to be squared. Here, I'll just use a symbol. It's always going to be in the parentheses with x, and it is squared. Just remember, since x lies, when it says plus, you actually move to the left. When it says minus, we're going to have to move to the right. Now, it says graph the following functions, and this time we need to go back to equals, and we're going to change our second one. Instead of plus 5, we're going to change that into minus 5. And see what happens. Well, now it has just moved 5 spaces to the right because it said 5. Once again, remember, x lies. When you subtract, which will look like this for the x values, in parentheses x minus something, remember it is squared, the graph shifts to the right. And whatever that number is tells you how many units. So this one shifted 5 units to the right, and we can see it in our picture right over there. I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to continue with the next video to do the bottom part of the notes.